Oh yeah, chillin' with Cav.
All right, everybody. So I'm about to harvest these mushrooms. I probably let them grow just a little too long, maybe a day longer than they should have, but nevertheless, they're gonna taste awesome. So I'm gonna saute these up in some butter and some Worcestershire sauce, and I've got this. It sounds weird, but it's a steak marinade made by Tony Sachery's. And it's used to marinate steak, but if you put just a little bit of that marinade when you saute these mushrooms, the flavor is unreal. So you can see them growing out of the block. I'm gonna weigh these to figure out how much they weigh. I inoculated this bag on January 25th, and today is the 19th. So that's how long it took for these to mature. Normally what you want to do is harvest these before the cap curls up. Since they're still kind of folded down, I think we'll be all right. You know, I could so these are blue oyster mushrooms. We're gonna be cooking them up in just a minute, so stick around. All right, so I'm going to cook these blue oyster mushrooms. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Just one of the ways. I've got 3 tablespoons of butter, and what I like to do is get some scissors and start snipping off the mushrooms. The stems are not very appealing, the caps or the good parts. So you want to cut them like this and then peel them into little strips like that. So I'm gonna do this. This is about 1.5 pounds of mushrooms. So let me get all these cut and ripped off, torn apart, and I'll come back. Okay, after you get your mushrooms peeled, you've got 3 tablespoons of butter, and you want to cook these down until they, because they'll shrink since we can't put the lid on here right now. So we're going to turn up our heat, and we're gonna let these cook down for a minute, and then we're gonna add some flavor to them. So be back in just a second. All right, so we got these cooked down just a little bit. You don't want to cook them all the way down because you want them to cook in the flavor. So I'm going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Give it a mix. And I'm on medium-high heat here. Now don't judge. This is a marinade by Tony Sachery's Steakhouse marinade. Choose to marinate your steaks, but if you add a little bit of this in here, it adds tons of flavor to the mushrooms. Now what I like to do is, after I get everything mixed up well, spread them out across your pan and cover them with the lid. And you want to get them a little bit of a little brown on the bottom. So we'll let this cook on medium-high for about 5 minutes. Stir them, let it cook another 5 minutes. You want them in here until they get tender, because if you don't cook them long enough and they're full of water, they'll still be chewy. You don't want them real chewy. All right, let's take a look at these mushrooms. Yes. Let me show you what you do with these mushrooms. You get your steak. And you put some of them bad boys on top like that. Shout out to my wife for making the squash casserole that is absolutely delicious, and her cute little potato that she made me. Hey everybody, once again, thanks for watching, and if you enjoy the content, please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.